But let's look at the letters that Paul wrote in the New Testament. First, I told you earlier that there's 21 letters in the New Testament. Here they all are. There's 21. 13 of them are written by Paul. You good? Then there's actually more than 21 because there's the 7 that Jesus wrote to the 7 churches. The 13 letters written by Paul actually boil down to 10 addresses, because he wrote to 1 Corinthians and then he wrote to Corinthians again. So although he wrote 13 letters, 3 of them he wrote twice. So there's only 10 addressees. Make sense? And of those 10 addressees, only 7 of them are churches. 3 of them, Timothy, Titus, and Philemon, those are people. So Paul also wrote 13 letters, but he wrote 7 churches. It would be interesting to see those 7 churches and compare them to the 7 churches that Jesus writes to. Here are the ones Paul wrote to: Galatia, Colossians, Ephesians, Corinthians, Thessalonians, the Philippians, and Romans. Those are the 7 that Paul writes. Okay? And here are the 7 that Jesus wrote, and we've already discussed those. If you notice the 2, Paul's letter to the Ephesians could easily match up to Jesus' letter to the Ephesians. They're both letters to Ephesians. Those 2 match up perfectly. Paul's letter to the Philippians, what is he telling the Philippians? The Philippians is about joy during persecution. What is Smyrna? It's the persecuted church. The letter to Corinthians is about being married to the world. And what's Pergamum? It's a mixed marriage. It's where Christianity and paganism married. Galatians is religious externalism. What is Thyatira? They're doing all these external things, worshiping idols, eating food sacrificed to gods. What's Romans about? Romans is salvation by faith. What was Sardis? Sardis was breaking away from the Catholic Church. Martin Luther, the righteous shall live by faith. Thessalonians ties in with Philadelphia. Philadelphia, we're the true church. This is the church that's going to be raptured away. Thessalonians covers the rapture. And Colossians, if you look to see where Colossae was, it's right around the corner from Laodicea. It even says in Colossians, hey, send this letter over to Laodicea, let them read it.